Yo, what's going on?
What up?
I do sound a little
Much.
loud. Huh.
Let's see. It says our live stream shut down. What?
Like today?
I don't know. Like it's no, it just gave me a notification here on Restream saying your live stream shut down unexpectedly.
Hmm. So are we on? Let's see.
Mm, I think so.
No, we're not. Or at least not on YouTube. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we are.
We are right.
Yeah,
Hmm. I wonder why it said that.
maybe on Facebook.
Should I? What happens if I refresh?
Hmm.
Fuck. I think nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Yeah, I just lost you for a second.
Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Oh shit. Oops. Hmm. 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 Wonder if I. Oh no, I tried it last time, huh? Sending this to everybody on Facebook,
Yeah.
but I tried it like individually because there's really no way to like.
To do them all.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to like just mass send. It's fucking stupid. I think it's stupid. Like I feel like I should be able to share. Let's see if I switch to. When I need to figure all this out again. Like I got out of whack. Okay, so I don't know. See, I want to switch over to 2MadKings page, so maybe I can share on groups because that's a page. All
Right.
right, well, we got some people on. We got some people on. Yo, what up, Claudia? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. We're trying to figure out how to share to more people. Like how we can get this out to everybody. That's not right. But anywho, how you doing?
Doing okay. Doing okay.
I try to do like a clickbait title. No, I think I did that's
What?
crazy.
What was it? Oh.
But I think I put like when I sent out to people I said come come hear some horrifying stories of a new father, you
Uh
know.
oh.
But I don't have any, bro. Like it's been smooth sailing, you know? Cannot complain. My babies are it. You just had a birthday this weekend, no?
Yeah.
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 How
Yeah.
how,
Yeah.
how was that? What y'all do?
14th. So I knew I wasn't gonna be because like we worked that day, kind of.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
did
okay.
like a half day, but we started the week before. So that prior week we took them out, like took them to their cousins, and they that we took everybody was out and we celebrated.
Oh wait, yeah, Alex and them went over there?
No, no, no. The week before I went to them
Ah, yeah, you
and
came
I
over
picked them
here.
up. Yeah, and I
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
took them somewhere and we celebrated. And then we try to make it to like the whole week, you know.
Sure.
We gave her a present another day, and then on Saturday we went out, had dinner, but it was good.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
And
Yeah.
I'm always troubled about this because I don't want to overdo it, but we always do it anyways. You know,
What do you mean?
like I don't want to over celebrate because I don't want to build that expectation that like it's all about like the material stuff. You know.
Oh hell no! I disagree. I'm a super over celebrate. At least the birthday. You know what I mean?
Well, celebrating is different than like expecting stuff.
Yeah, I see what you're
Like
saying, but
celebrate all day. I just think going back to our another conversation we had, like kids are just spoiled,
here, yes, 100%.
and like there's nothing you can really do. I mean, other than like mistreat them, I guess.
Mm,
Like send them to Mexico or send them to Guatemala for a few months.
bro, that should be like a school, um, like field trip, not field trip, but like a you got to go to a third world country for a month.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
boy, that would be crazy. Is so I'm thinking, what's a second world
But
country?
go leave like a real experience. You know
Yeah,
what I
go live
mean?
a real experience. Yeah, not like go to a fucking
Yeah, not like go to a
like
nice
a
place.
yeah, 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 no, like I'm thinking like every you go live with a family, right? Like something like that. Like there's a program where these families, let's say they get paid something to take in, a kid
Yeah,
and just treat them like
let
a
the,
regular
let them walk that
you know
mile to get to school. Let them, you know what I mean?
mile, but
Or
like
whatever.
5 miles. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Let them fucking go down the barranco and up the other side because it's a shortcut instead of going all the way around. Boy, we have a really close family friend. She has to wake up. Check this out. And if she's on here, she'll correct me. I don't think she's on yet, but she has to wake up like 3:30 ish,
Ooh,
4 in the morning, something like that, because she needs to drive her kids to school. So her kids are waking up at this time too. You know,
right.
she has to drive these kids about an hour to their school, and then she has to drive to her work. But all that because of where they're at in Guatemala and like shit like that, they have to do it that early. Because if they did it like a little bit later, their traffic just wouldn't let them. They would just not be able to do it. It'd be like a 3 hour trip. You don't have that problem here. I mean, you have that problem if you
Yeah,
get stuck on
some traffic,
45
but
when
yeah,
you're going
it's
home.
not the
You know what I
same. Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But like we got other routes.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
over there, Over
Right.
there's like one way. So it's
Definitely,
definitely a different ball game. But I mean, I guess that's why we're here, right? We're not over there because we don't want to live that life. I couldn't do it. I mean, I'm sure I could, but fuck that. So I'm trying to.
can you hear me?
Ooh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, something wrong with that. Hold on.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Technical difficulties. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? Late night deals. Ooh,
Oh, what's going on over there?
ooh. Kind of deals we talking about. So I'm trying to find the live on Facebook.
Oh, hello.
Hmm. I don't think I can then. I wanted to share this to groups, but I can't. Whatever. This is hard. This is hard. You can hear my clicking?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my god. Got a good mic picking up everything. Can you hear the fan?
Not right now because my microphone's tripping.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's see. We got this here. We got this here. Last car. What car are you selling? What car did you get this guy to take? So you have, I guess, Alex. There's used cars that you sell too, right? Like they're not all just GMC. I mean, for the most part, they are. But I guess you
So
could
they
do
have,
something else.
yeah, they have. It's a GMC dealership, but they have a section that's used cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Can he sell used cars?
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that sounds way better.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, 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 yep.
Ooh, a brand new one. Okay.
A brand new 2024 Canyon. That's that little. That's that wannabe pickup truck,
Truck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
damn it!
What happened?
It's, it's messed up again.
What's messed up? Like you can't
So
hear me?
yeah, I think it'll be
Ooh,
messed up.
sounds like your internet's choppy.
No, it's not. It's what's it called?
Lincoln's BMW, everything. Nah, if anything, I'd be looking for like a Chevrolet. We don't want no. Well, I guess Lincoln's American, but we don't want no imports. Blech, blech. So I would have thought that like my motherfucking like clickbait message would have got like everybody in here, to hear some sad stories, but I guess not. I mean, I ain't got any, but Traverse Cadillac, I got you. And that ugly ass Tacoma. Whenever I think the Tacoma, like I can't tell the difference between the Tacoma. I'm sure I could if I seen them, but like a Tacoma and a Tundra, right? Like remember we were messing with Eric about that. Like
Right. Yeah.
he's basically got a souped up Tacoma. Mm-mm.
Okay, hold on. Let's be real though. The Tacoma is like the number one more reliable car in the world.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
What?
Yeah, the Nissan Titan with
No
the
way.
yes
No
with the
way.
Cummins engine passed it up. I couldn't believe it either. I saw well, according to an article
Impossible.
I saw, it was like Toyota is not number one anymore and most reliable, blah 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 blah. And so I'm like, okay, let me check. Let me see. Maybe my RAM is now. But unfortunately, it was like I think six,
So
so
are
it
you talking
wasn't.
about for this year or like in general?
In general, yeah, because it was like the 2023 something like that Nissan Titans. I don't know, but it's funny that we're
I would have never
discussing
guessed.
this. Yeah, I would have never either. Fuck no, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even think of looking in a Nissan direction, especially for
Yeah.
a truck.
Not for trucks, yeah.
Yeah, but we were just kind of briefly talking about this with a buddy of mine yesterday. They were here at the house. He mentioned how have you noticed how he made the comparison between Honda and Toyota, but he said, have you noticed how Honda seems to have been getting better, and then Toyota is starting to like drop. And he used to be like he's a Toyota guy. I mean, he's really a Chevrolet guy, but he used to work at Toyota and he likes his Toyotas. But he made that comment, and I was like, oh shit. And it's funny that you said that it's the most reliable because yeah, for the longest I thought the same until I saw that article. I was like, whoa.
That's insane.
So one thing I do know about Toyota, because I had I did a little stint there, was they will never be like the first ones. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like they'll never be the first ones to have X or whatever. Um, because Toyota, what they do is they let the
They
anything, whatever it is,
re-innovate. Like they
yeah,
don't
yeah, they make it
pioneer the.
better,
Yeah,
quote unquote. So when I was at Toyota,
I
it
mean
was
that's a
always
good
that like we
strategy.
had like all the new trucks, the new cars, the new this. They buy them, you know. They're like most souped up everything, and then they like reverse engineer everything, and then they make it better.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you're looking for reliability, but if you're like those people that like the new shit all the time, then
Yeah.
yeah.
See, a Tahoe for sure. Tahoes are reliable. So.
But see, like I'm more of like bigger, you know, like
Oh
bigger is
yeah,
better.
yeah. But we're
So
we're
I
talking
want,
about.
but like if I'm gonna, I'd rather get a suburban than a Tahoe. You know,
I
like
mean, same difference,
that's
right?
I know.
Kind of.
I mean, the Tahoe is just little. It's smaller, you know, like it.
It. But we're
But
talking about is it a good, reliable
oh,
car?
it's a good, yeah. If it, I mean, yeah, that I agree. But I'm a suburban guy. Like if I'm gonna go that route,
Just go all out.
if I'm
Just
gonna get
get a
like an
suburban.
SUV, a big SUV, I'm just gonna go get a big SUV.
Yeah.
You know.
Alex said, no, we sold the Titan and that shit sucks. We have major heat because that thing is falling apart.
I mean, look, this is what that article said.
There's no
You
way.
know,
Maybe a certain year or a certain model of that truck.
I like I said, I would never even think like let's say if I was like, okay, I need to get a new truck, you know, or like not even new, like I want to get a truck. I would never put
You wouldn't even
Nissan
remember they have
in the
trucks.
argument. Like I wouldn't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah.
think like a Volkswagen truck before that.
Is there?
Yeah, bro. There's a badass Volkswagen truck.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but they don't sell it here in the United States. It'd probably close. It
Mm,
destroy the market.
damn.
It is called the VW truck. It's a diesel too. Uh, can't remember what
So
it's
I'm
called.
trying to get real side note.
The Amarok. Yeah.
Trying to get into Evernote, like the application. And
What
I
is it?
thought that Evernote, like you take notes. Evernote has like a little elephant as a logo.
Okay.
Anyways, it used to be free. I thought like there was a premium version and a free version. Now I can get to my notes because it says it just keeps telling me to upgrade, 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 and it doesn't let me do anything.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Is
So
it
they
just
like
me or what?
fucked you over?
Well, I mean, I can't. Like, I'll say no, no thanks, and then it'll say this offer is gonna expire soon. Are you sure? And I'll say sure, and then it doesn't go back to my notes.
So wait, why did you get or why do you type your notes there?
That's just what I've used in the past.
Oh, okay,
So you
okay,
can get it
okay.
on the phone or on the computer, and it's all synced up.
Oh, I see it. It's a green elephant. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I don't think I've ever taken notes like on a phone other than when we were taking like the that notes on Samsung notes and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a good note taker, dude. I'm bad.
I mean, more than notes, I just kind of take like little quick bullet points.
Yeah. I'm bad. I'm bad at that.
But I'm about to lose everything because I'm not paying $5 a month to take
Oh
notes.
shit. Yeah. No, I feel you. It shouldn't. Why? I mean, I guess like if they had like a, I don't know, if they had some maybe AI that took the notes for you. I
Oh,
guess.
maybe they do. I don't know, but I
Like,
don't use any. Maybe like their premium features do, but I don't use it for
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So Alex says Tahoes are good. GM vehicles in general are great. Yeah, I mean I've always thought GM is a good company to buy a vehicle from. Most more than not like big vehicles, right? Like not cars, like SUVs or trucks. But I will say lately, I don't know about lately as in the past year or two, but 2019, 2020, 2021 or whatever, their interior was really not like it looked like they had stickers. You know what I mean? It didn't look like that. Like for the price, that there we go. For the
Sure,
price, it was like,
because those cars are always up there. I mean,
mm-hmm.
they hold their value.
Yeah. Whenever Diana and I were looking for vehicles, we went to look around, or I mean for pickup truck, we looked at GM. You know, we looked at not GM. We looked at Chevy. We didn't look at GMC, but we looked at Chevy, and man, the interior was just like it looked like they put stickers, you know, and I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna pay all this for that. So I don't know if they maybe upgraded, maybe that was like a truck feature, but I do want a suburban, bro. Like, oh my gosh, like I still have my baby, she's amazing, but oh, man, I want a new one.
You heard about the guy that got he drove a Tacoma for 1,000,000 miles and they gave him a new one.
No, it was a Tundra.
No, it was a Tacoma.
Okay,
Look it up. Don't believe me? Look it up.
you might be right, but I think it was a Tundra.
Okay, let's look it up. Guy drives 1,000,000 miles. Toyota Tacoma.
Okay, that's why I said okay, but you just had to like, no, I'm right.
Well, I just don't want to promote the Tundra
And then like they
if
took
they
it
don't.
in and they studied it, right? Like they took it in and they
Um,
gave him a brand new one
I
and
don't know
they
about.
studied
They
the
gave him a brand new one.
transmission.
I don't know about everything else. Maybe. I mean, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, yeah, but what if he put like a fucking drill on the speedometer and like just
Maybe.
you know? Nah, I doubt it. That's too much. That's too much effort.
Right. But it makes sense. Like, so I was like, "There's no way, right?" But if you really understand how engines work, and you know what I mean, like
There's totally a way.
yeah, like somebody who just is used to driving long miles and long, all the time. Yeah, for sure they'll get there.
Well, and then especially like driving long distances is better on your engine
Exactly. That's
than
what I'm saying. If you
short.
understand how it works, then
Yeah.
you know that it's possible.
And this guy was going like cross country and shit like that
Yeah, yeah. I think
for
like his
his
job
job.
has something to do with
Mm-hmm.
driving
Mm-hmm.
around.
Yeah. So it has to do with like it's really not even driving long distances. Honestly, it's just it
It's
has to do
it's
with
it's
the
the engine. So it's the contracting and the heating up of the engine and the cooling off of the engine.
well, not so much that as far as the so when you start the engine, it like it smacks, you know, every time. So if you're turning on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off, you know, over time, all that initial
That's what
smack,
kills it. That's what kills
you
it.
know,
It's,
is
it's
what
the on and off thing.
yeah. Whereas if it's just going and you keep
Yeah,
it lubricated, it just goes, you know, it's just
yeah. You do your oil change regularly, and you just going.
yeah. But so that's why like you see it a lot with 18 wheelers when you go to like rest area and shit like that they have the truck still going, you know.
Um,
Yeah, those things go for miles,
yeah.
long miles, long miles.
What do I do? I don't know what to do with the thing here.
I don't know. I've never experienced that.
I can't look at the questions that I had.
Hmm. Let's see. What if? Hmm. You can't. Oh no, because it's on that account, so it's not like you can just like you just open another account. You know what I mean?
Right. Let me see if it. Maybe it's a glitch. I don't know.
Maybe you gotta like turn it off and on.
I tried that already.
Hmm.
I'm trying to log into the one on my on the phone. Maybe the mobile version will let me like do it.
Like bypass it.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Did it just work? Yeah. Ah,
What
no.
did it do?
Like it went in for a second and then it came back to the little notification. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, 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 oh.
I think it worked. I think it worked. Okay.
Bro, I shouldn't even be wearing this shirt. They're doing ass.
Are they? Dang.
They had like a good stunt, like stint. They were doing good, and then now they're like struggling.
No World Series for us, huh?
Well, well, well. We're still number one in our division, but they
Oh, so
just
why are you complaining?
they just struggle like with dumb shit, dude. Like I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know how we've gotten even to where we're at. Honestly, um, I don't know. Like, so it's funny because I was telling Dana the other day, like we're the worst of the best. So like if you put every
That
division,
sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
we put every division like every first place, they're like we're the worst of the best. So
Oh, I see their last game today was 0-4.
dude, this guy one pitcher gave up three home runs back to back to back.
Dang.
I mean, they were solo home runs, but still, dude, like, what does that do to you? You know? Can you imagine like being that guy?
Oh,
I'd,
that ruins your week
I'd just
or
tell the
your
coach,
month.
like, take me out, bro. Like, what do you even have me in here? You know, like, aren't you supposed to know when to take people out?
Right.
Like, fuck this shit. But yeah, sometimes I don't understand these coaches. Like, you would think like, dude, your guy's not doing good. Get him out. You know?
What if you don't have anybody else to?
Oh no, we had people.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'm just saying,
yeah, I get it whenever where they don't have people, but we definitely had people.
I don't know the teams like that, but
I think
I know people are dumb.
then they just don't give a fuck. They're like, whatever, fuck it. What's the worst thing that could happen? We lose. We're already the best of the worst, or the worst of the best. Um, what do we talk about?
I got you ready? I got some
I
questions.
had something. I forgot what I was gonna say, but okay, go for it.
Let's see.
So wait, time out.
Yeah,
I don't think your strategy worked,
it didn't. I don't see anything.
motherfuckers.
Well, also I thought we should have. Uh, see, I'm stuck whether to do it too soon or not, or too late. You know what I mean? Like it's almost got to be like the right timing and the right message.
Yeah,
I mean, if this message don't work, then maybe we have to make some calls. I don't know.
you know that. Whatever. Go for it. Keep going. It just drives me nuts, dude. That like it doesn't take anything to log in for 5-10 minutes. And just be like, oh, or to share it. Just share it on your Facebook. You know
Right.
what I mean? I don't understand that. Like everybody always talks about, oh yeah, like you're my boy and you're my boy, my boy, my boy, and it's like, all right, well, like I'm doing something, help me out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. Keep going. Question time. Question time.
Hold on. I think my. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. Should hate speech be protected under freedom of speech? Ooh.
Yeah,
So basically, you could talk shit and it's protected. Yeah,
big time. Yeah, I mean that's what freedom of speech is, right?
literally, yeah.
Like the
But
other option
oh,
is
but
just being North
okay. Well, so
Korea.
I think it's specific to hate speech. So it's not just talking shit, but like talking shit about
I
specific
mean,
groups.
but
I
it's
still say
like
yes.
yeah, I still say yes because it's one of those things where it's like either you what's the example I'm trying to do here? Either you like either
Either
you
you do it or
cover
you don't.
yeah, it's not like
It's like it's
either
all
you keep
speech or
everybody
none of
quiet or you
speech.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
it's like
agree.
it's only hate speech if you let it be.
It's
Right?
only hate
Because like
speech
if
if
somebody
somebody
calls
gets
me a
offended.
well, because like if somebody calls me the N word or a bitch or you know a wetback or like all that, like, and I just don't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, like whatever, you know what I mean? It's only a hate speech when people want it to be, so that they can use it to their advantage. I feel like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you called me this. You're a
Well,
bad guy.
do you feel like if it was never if hate let me put it together. If hate speech would have never been labeled like so many other things, like you've never would have said, okay, this is hate speech, would it even exist? Like, would it even be a thing? Because once you
I
label it, you make it real.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if nobody would have ever said, okay, this is considered hate speech, now you kind of have something to grab onto.
Well, I guess yeah, I guess you're saying the term hate because hate speech. I guess the term, right? Like the term hate speech, because hate speech has been a thing, right?
Yeah, it's always been there.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So no, I think it's hmm, this was hard. I don't think,
Because I think it has to do a lot more with how people feel about it and less with the actual with what it is. Because like you said, it's only a problem if you let it get to you,
yeah.
right?
So yeah, I guess we have or society has allowed it to be like we it was labeled, and so people pay more attention to it.
Yes.
That so versus like before it was just you stupid blah blah blah, and
Yeah,
it's
and
just
then
like
you
all
wouldn't
right
take it
whatever.
so serious, or you wouldn't be so sensitive towards it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Where now it's like, oh, hate speech, you're so evil.
Yeah. Should the government provide
No,
guaranteed basic
no,
income for all
no,
citizens?
no.
I
Like,
know.
and
You
look,
started
the
wrong with should the government provide.
dude, the moment you said, should the government provide? No,
Yeah. I think that's the easy one.
no. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't provide shit to help you, or at least very minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want the
Ooh,
government in your life.
damn. Okay. You ready for the next one?
Oh,
Is affirmative action necessary to address systematic inequalities in society?
whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
So many, how many big words? We got to break this up. Should affirmative?
is affirmative action.
What is that?
Okay, let's find the definition. Affirmative action is a policy initiative in which persons, nationality, sex, religion, and caste are taken into account by company or a government to extend employment or education opportunities.
There's so much. What? Dumb
so,
it
ba-
down.
so basically, companies or governments extending employment or educational opportunities based on nationality, sex, religion,
Okay,
etc.
okay, okay, okay. I think I
Affirmative
got it.
action. So
So
yeah, so
should
showing favoritism towards a specific group of people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
And
So
the question is affirmative action necessary to address systematic inequalities? So basically, we're saying, is affirmative action necessary to address these inequalities that might exist in the government or company?
is it necessary?
Like, for example, if you're not getting hired because you're a certain race, should there be a specific highlight on hiring a certain amount of, like having a quota
I
on?
don't think there should be a quota or a highlight on hiring a certain amount of types of race, whatever
Okay,
race or
so how?
gender,
So if
because
that's not the case, how do you address systematic inequalities? Is that even a thing? Is it real, or is it
so
fake news?
so I believe it's real, and for most of the people that have probably been around and from the first shows or whatnot, you've heard me tell the story about
I was gonna say
being
it's kind
passed
of hitting
up
home. Yeah,
by because the company that I was that the company needed to reach a quota of women.
yeah.
And so, as a matter of fact, bro, they hired four women before I got a opportunity.
Damn,
And it's crazy because they hired two white women and then a black lady and then a Asian lady.
damn. They're trying to hit all their checks,
That's what I'm
right?
saying.
That's crazy.
So, and I'm not saying that they
That they
weren't
shouldn't have been
qualified.
hired. You're right.
I'm not
Right.
saying they're
Right.
not qualified, that they shouldn't be hired, but I am saying that I was more qualified. Um, for the mere fact that I had already done the position that I was going to apply for, I was being trained for that position. Just that the way that the program that I was in made me move for another year. But the idea was that I was going to come back to that position. But so whatever. I mean, I don't. I think that it exists. Should it exist? No. Um, I think the person that is the most qualified for the position, whether they're white, blue, orange, yellow, black, whatever they're white, Asian, fucking.
So okay. So follow up question then. If that's not the case, then how do you address that?
How do you address?
Hey, what's up, Supreme Solutions? Yeah, how do you address systematic inequalities if it's not by affirmative action? So you're saying
So
just
okay, so
don't.
so you're saying how do you
Uh,
avoid getting like just one group of people
no,
in
how? I
a
mean,
in a environment?
assuming that systematic inequality is a real thing and it
It
does
is.
happen, right?
It
Okay,
is.
so we're saying affirmative action is not the way to go, right? But what
No.
is? I mean,
What
do you?
is whoever's best qualified.
What that's so that's just that's just not doing anything, kind of. Or you're saying having better systems to figure it out who is qualified or not.
I guess that would be the better way to do it. Yes,
Yeah. Like having
maybe.
some type of comprehensive system of figuring out
Yeah, maybe
who is
not
really
just.
qualified for the spot or not.
Yeah, like maybe not just having a questionnaire of interview. Like maybe doing like a month long,
Yeah,
tryout thing,
right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Something where like everybody can agree that the most qualified person should get the spot
yeah, or was selected.
by all participants. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's not like, oh, hey guys, we need this,
So maybe that is the answer,
find
having better
it.
systems.
Because I've actually been told that. Like I've been to recruiting events, and then I've been told that, hey, like we need this and we need that, and it's just like, well, shit, that don't that
Yeah,
sucks,
this kind of sort of reminds me of television, right? I always criticize this, and we've talked about it, I think, in the past, where now every show's gotta have a gay couple, every show's gotta
Oh
have
yes,
multiracial array of characters, and it's just like it literally feels like they're just checking off all the boxes,
yes,
and where
yes,
it
yes.
shouldn't be, that shouldn't even be the case.
That shit. You know what's crazy about that though? Like, in all honesty, at least from my perspective, I never even thought about that. when I was watching those shows.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
When I was watching Married with Children, I wasn't thinking like, oh, it's a
It's
white
missing.
family, it's missing a
It's
black
missing a black
person,
guy in there.
it's missing a gay. I wasn't thinking about that, bro. When I was watching, I don't know, fucking, I don't know, what else did I watch that had a family? Like when I was watching Family Guy and shit, like I wasn't thinking like, oh, Lois should be married to Cleveland. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't thinking that.
Right.
That I feel like that's been like last 5 to 8 years thing where it's like, oh shit, we gotta push this fucking agenda that's just so fucking stupid,
It's
you
been
know?
a while. Yeah.
And it's just it's unnecessary. Um,
I think if it doesn't help tell a better story, if it's not part of the narrative of the show or the movie or whatever, and it's just you're just doing it because you're checking some boxes, and it's not. It shouldn't be necessary.
yeah,
Have you seen those? First of all, you know what Beetlejuice is, right?
yes,
You've seen the old movie. Have
yes,
you seen the new movie?
no,
No. So I saw an article that's saying that there have been, I guess, some complaints or people are complaining that it's racist because it's just a bunch of white people in there. You haven't seen that?
oh no.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing,
But
but
you
I
know
just
what's funny
I kind
about
of saw
that?
the headline like,
Like, you know what's funny about that comment is if these people had a brain, they would think, okay, the first movie came out X amount of time. This is a follow up of the movie. This is a second part. So it's not like you could just inject a black character for somebody that was a white character. You know what I mean?
they
Like
do it all the time
I,
though,
I know they do, but it's so stupid,
but they
because
shouldn't
like
have to do it. Is what you're
because then you're like, wait a minute, he in the first movie he wasn't black. Like
saying.
like the fuck did he get a tan? Like how the fuck did he get widescreen eyes? That don't make no sense. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just gotta flow right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's ridiculous. Now speaking about that, I saw or heard. What did I was it? I heard a video like like a clip, or was it that I read something about Bluey? Did you hear about Bluey?
No.
So Bluey used to be like a fan favorite because it was so normal. Yes, normal, extremely normal. Meaning there was a father, there
It
was a
was a
mother,
traditional
there
family.
was a son. And it was normal.
Yeah.
There was no LGBTQ in it. And recently, in one of the most recent episodes, apparently one of Bluey's friends made a comment of having two moms. So they got so much
Oh,
shit
okay.
because they're like, dude, this was like the last show that you can have children watch, but now you just really can't, because
Yeah.
like they're fucking introducing gayness into it, and it's like, fuck, dude. It's like, why you gotta introduce that to a kids show?
Completely unnecessary.
Completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. But I guess they had to check out a box, and their
Right.
vice president was like, "We need gays, guys." It's probably what it sounded like too.
Shit.
We're
So
gonna
should
get canceled.
I know. So wait. So follow up question on that one, since to finish the cherry on top. So should that? I'm not gonna say that. Okay, let me make it more politically correct. Should any agenda not be pushed so hard? Like, should that be a thing where you kind of
I
like,
think
like, like,
normal agenda
like
should be
kids,
pushed.
like kids shows should keep a traditional
Traditional.
message. I guess you
Traditional.
say, right?
Yeah. Kids show should keep a I'm gonna say it,
Standard
a normal, standard, natural agenda. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you introduce things to children and they don't know any better.
of
So
course.
if you introduce boy and boy, girl and girl, black and white, black and yellow, all this shit, it becomes normal to them, right? But it's really not. And I'll tell you why. It has nothing to do with being like racist or an asshole, but a black folk and an Asian person have two completely different cultures. Completely different.
Yeah.
A white male and a Hispanic woman, or a white, female and a white and a Hispanic, completely different cultures. Even within the Hispanic culture, there's so many different cultures. So it's not even about the race anymore. It's just it's so much more. Okay, so it should be there should be like a norm, or not a norm, but there should be like a traditional output to children, because that way you don't fuck with their head. That way, whenever they're old enough, they can say, "Oh, okay, that's different." But you know what? I want to try that. But
But
that's when they decide. Not
but and
you.
also there's gonna be a point where they're mature enough to understand other things,
Yes,
right? So don't get introduced to all these material now, but more so in stages, kind of. I think, right?
I think you know what. Let me see if this makes sense. I'm not opposed with like, okay. I'm not so much opposed with introducing topics. Let's leave it at that. General topics, whatever the topic is, to any child, whatnot. But don't make it standard. Don't try to flip it to where it's normal. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna tell my children when they're going, like, "That's two men. That's gay. You don't want to do that." You know what I mean? Like that's not normal. I'll let them know that's not normal. That's two men. That's two women. That's not normal. You know what I mean? That's a black and white person. Their cultures are very different. You know what I mean? Like I'll let them know because it's gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
And so I can't just hide it. So I'm okay with the topics being introduced, but
But understand what is it that you're.
understand what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Not, oh, I saw it on TV, so it's okay. And it's like, because that's what people think, right? I saw it on TV, or kids. I saw it on TV, so it's okay, right? We learn a lot from TV,
Yeah.
you know. Um, that's my 2 cents.
So okay, so on that topic, talking about TV, should violence and sex be completely avoided, like just taken off
No,
completely?
nah, no, because it goes back to like how you make them understand the situation, right? Like if we're watching a fucking Rocky Balboa movie, that's a bunch of violence because this motherfucker likes taking punches to the face.
Yeah.
I'll explain to them, like this is a boxing match, this, and that. Okay.
Well, and I'm not talking about for kids, but just in general.
Oh, then no.
But definitely, if it doesn't, if it adds to the story, right? Again,
Yeah.
if it's not just added there just to be
For shits
added,
and giggles, yeah.
yeah, I think, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
be. No, I think again, those are kind of topics that are on the next level, right? It shouldn't be on like little kids cartoons.
oh yeah, it shouldn't be on
Same
Blue
like
Tunes,
same
you know
like
what I
everything
mean?
else that we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Same with just like a different level of that things that require a different level of understanding,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
level of maturity.
Yeah. I think there's just like so many people don't understand that your brain doesn't stop developing until like a late mid 25, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah,
anything you're in, like like that's put out in front of you between 0 and 25, it's hard to say that you made your own decision. It's hard to say that. It's really like, were you influenced,
yeah,
like, or
yeah.
did you make your own,
Or were you what's the
did
name
you
of the
come to your own
movie?
conclusion?
Were you incepted?
Incepted,
That's kind of
yeah.
what I think about. Like,
Like, did somebody get in your
if you
brain,
remember, well, bring back titties on the screen.
like a
Can I go with that?
girls gone wild at 3 in the morning.
That's right. I remember that. Get your tape now.
Boy, I used to stay at my grandma's place, and she didn't have cable.
Yeah.
So at like whenever I was up really late, um that shit would come on, and there were
Every night.
so many times where I was just hoping that maybe they'd miss a star, or they'd miss like a censored, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, yeah,
they always got it, and
yeah.
I was like, fuck. I'd watch that read like just fucking for hours, like 2 3 hours of
Yeah.
just shit. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's like beach bash, blah blah blah, and then you're like, ooh, and nothing. God damn. Speaking on that, I guess getting a little bit off track. Like, I don't think anybody will know what that's like anymore because
No
now you just
way.
go on the internet, right? Like it's
Yeah.
just there. You know what I mean? You don't have to
No, no.
fucking you don't have to worry about going to buy a Girls Gone Wild video.
Right. Or just waiting for the like those spicier shows that used to come on late at night.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, definitely not.
like now you just gotta watch anime. That's it.
That's it.
You
Or
got
like you said, just
fucking.
I mean, information is just there available now.
Did you see?
Completely different.
Speaking on anime and that, like I saw a meme where they were like, "Oh, they destroyed like Naruto when they went into Boruto because they made most of the women flat chested."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, bro, I could not watch Boruto. If I watched that and I saw that just flat, I'd be like, man,
Yeah, no, it's true though.
like Tsunade. Oh boy, Hinata. Oh my goodness,
Yeah, it's like a new thing they're doing.
that's stupid. But whatever.
Oh, I was gonna ask about this. I forgot. So apparently, you saw the whole Trump thing again, right?
Well, they tried to assassinate him again.
Again, like, was it? It wasn't like the first time, right?
No. So this one. I'm a little like I don't know too much about it honestly. I didn't like research into it and dive
Yeah,
deep and all that shit. I didn't do that. But
it
I
was different.
heard it was different. It was like somebody shot a couple bullets, then they
Yeah,
saw him, he left the gun, he ran, he got in a truck, somebody snitched him out, and
yeah,
like I don't think they shot at him. So I don't know. This one's a little weird.
yeah, yeah.
But I
I,
I
I
wouldn't
was
put
kind of
it
like you. I
past.
was like, ah, it's old news, like,
Yeah.
okay, like,
But I wouldn't put it past these goddamn liberals. There is one thing that I can't remember which Republican said this. And the one thing that liberals do have, these fucking Democrats, is they'll do anything to win. They'll do anything.
well, they suck at doing that.
No, they won the last election by cheating the whole fucking system. You had
Ah,
you had
dude, but they just
238-year-olds voting. What?
yeah, but look at their I don't know. Look at their nominee. Look at the way they do things. It's just like they don't want to like they do things like they don't want to win, dude.
Dude, this I don't give. Kamala Harris is so stupid. She is. I can't believe that. You know what's even scarier? That there's people that actually support this woman.
Well, they don't. We don't have a choice. It's either or.
Wait a minute. You got a choice to not support this bitch.
Yeah, but what I mean is, people are stuck between. It's a 50-50, right? Like either
No,
go
because
that
you're
way or that
saying
way.
you have to support one. You don't have to. You
Well,
just shut
you
up.
don't have to do anything. Yeah,
You just be like, nah, they're both shit, and that's fuck it. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
But
guess
there's
you don't
people
have
that
to. But I mean,
support
what else?
her, dude. Like
What are you
there's
gonna do?
people that are like,
Oh,
yeah.
like Die Hard. Yeah.
Oh my god, have you heard her speak?
I saw the what was
She's
it?
the debate,
The debate. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that debate overall was funny.
She is
Both sides.
she is as bad or worse than Biden, bro. Biden just fucking gets lost. He's like,
Biden is just old. Yeah,
he's
he's
just
out of it.
lost. He's dumb as
Yeah.
fuck, but he's lost. So this bitch is dumb, and she speaks and keeps speaking, and is just dumber and dumber. Have you heard when they ask her about inflation? She said, "Well, first of all, let's talk about what inflation is. Inflation is it's what makes things more expensive." Well, no fucking shit, you dumb bitch. Like what? And then she never answers the question. She never answers it.
Look,
I just can't believe this, dude. I can't. I don't want to. Oh my god, I'm scared, dude. Like I am genuinely worried. because you have so many stupid 18 to like 24, 25 year like people that just are now allowed to vote. One. And then you got all these dumb fucks that hate Trump, so they want to vote anything against Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so concerning because it's scary, bro. It's scary. You know, I don't think, I never, I don't think, wait,
You've never thought about it. Is what you're gonna say, right?
I just never thought that it could get to this point.
I wonder if it was like that for adults when we were kids.
I
You know what
just
I mean?
can't, I can't, I can't imagine because that's what I was thinking right now too. Like, could it have been like this? But I remember like for a moment when like George Bush Jr. So George Bush, and who was the Democrat running against him? Fucking day, bro. I was in first grade. I can't remember his name, but I don't remember. Like, I remember my parents were split. Right, my mom wanted George Bush, and Gerald wanted the other guy, but it wasn't like terrible. You know, it wasn't like I don't know. I think right now we're just there's everything's really like one sided or like it's either one or the other side. You know what I mean? There's not like a
Yeah.
in between, but it's scary because the side that Kamala represents is bad. I will hold that down till forever. It's very bad.
Was
It's
it
not going
John?
to help anybody.
Was it John Kerry?
No, it was the
S-
first time, the first go round.
oh,
Mitt Romney, no,
what's it? The This is the 2004 election was John Kerry and W. Bush. Okay, let's see. If it wasn't that one, it had to be the other
it was
one.
the other one. It was the other one because I was in first grade. So before that, so 2000,
Al Gore.
Al Gore, Al Gore, yeah, Al Gore. So Gerald was Al Gore supporting, and my mom was George W. Bush supporting. But it wasn't like it was splitting anything. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
like
like they're both like kind of trying. Even, I mean, George Bush was not the brightest.
and George Bush was great.
He he was he was
He
he
was
was a little,
amazing. We need
I
him
don't know,
back.
a bit of an airhead.
We need him back.
You need him back.
He's crazy.
I mean, now it would be a refresher. Well, here's one more thing to think about. Nothing against anybody or any type of group, but this will be the first woman president. Also,
I
yes,
don't, I
it makes
really,
a difference
I
because
don't really care about that though.
no, I know you haven't even thought about it, but it does make a
No, I
difference.
have, but I don't care about it being a woman or a man because there's plenty of places in the world where a woman rules. You know,
Normal women.
well,
Let me
yeah,
rephrase.
not a crazy ass
Educated women. You
psychopathic.
know,
Yeah,
like a
not a person
different
that
type of.
can't tell if her mom was black or indigenous. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like again our nominees here now are, I don't know.
It's scary, bro. It is
Controversial to say the
scary.
least.
It is scary. I told Dan, I was like, if this bitch wins, bro, we're moving. Like we're going to Guatemala for 4 years or some shit. Going to El Salvador or something.
Damn.
I don't know, dude. It's just it's no bueno. You know, here's the thing though. Like it's so funny because I guess I'm not gonna end it on here, but voting for that dumb bitch is not good for business. Period. Right? And
Yeah.
how the fuck are you gonna make money if businesses aren't up? You know?
Right.
Like people get so confused and tricked into thinking, oh, she's gonna win and minimum wage is gonna go up and blah blah. But like, woof, whatever. Ah, I'm I'm shaking.
Hey,
My
let me throw you
my
the next
insides
one.
are quit twitching.
Is the pay discrepancy between men and women the result of discrimination? So basically, it's discrimination that men and women get paid differently.
Mm.
And the question alone, it's not right, kind
Yeah,
of.
it's pretty vague.
Yeah,
It's pretty
but I
vague.
guess if you look at it from, okay, let's say looking at it from a
Like,
straightforward perspective, like it's a woman that's gonna get hired for the same position as a guy,
okay, same position, yeah.
potentially,
Same position,
potentially,
same
same position,
position,
same
yeah.
requirements, same
It is
everything.
discrimination, 100%. Different position, it's not. You know what I mean?
Now, in general, overall, then that's something different, right? Like, if
Yeah.
do men get paid more than women in general? Absolutely, they do
I
shittier jobs,
think I
they do
think
harder jobs, they
well
do different
that
kind.
yeah. That yes, yes,
Also, the
you're right.
percentage of men that work compared to percentage of women that work, right? So
Mhm.
it's not a simple math equation,
That's what
and
I
I
was gonna
think
say
that's where
because
people get hung up on this.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say because the numbers don't really matter. Like it's not like 50-50, like 50% of
Right?
the
It's
women
not
population, 50%.
right. Yeah,
No, 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 it's like 100 men to like 20 women work. That number's not real.
and a
Please
hundred
don't
men
take it.
doing like these other jobs that women don't want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Like I've never heard of a female underwater welder. You know,
Yeah, probably not that many.
So yeah, yeah. No, 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 no,
So
no.
one for one, pound for pound,
Yeah,
yes.
pound for pound,
Overall,
completely discrimination.
there needs to be some
Overall,
educational
mm,
things there, because if you say, again, if you just say in general women against men, that's not even a good question to begin with.
yeah, yeah,
So if you're watching, you learn something new today.
yeah. You're an idiot.
Should the government regulate the use of
Nope.
artificial intelligence?
No. Look, when it comes to the government and like intervening in your life, I've got
Okay,
a lot
forget
of
about the
no's.
government. Should artificial intelligence be regulated
Nah,
somehow? Or
no,
just fuck it, let it take over the world at some point?
it just won't.
But let's say it does.
You just turn off the button. Yeah.
Let's say in a thousand years, it's gonna take over the world,
Okay.
right? So was it worth being so open about it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because like in 1,000 years, it's not my problem anymore.
That's
And it's not
true.
my kid's problem, and it's not my kid's kid's problem, and it's not my kids, and it's not my kids' problem. That would be my kids' problem.
Skid ski, motherfucker.
Yeah, skate. No, I think
I have
like
to
it
agree with
shouldn't be
that.
regulated because it's one of those things where it's like if AI was to take over the world, it's one of those things where I'm like, then it deserved to take over the world.
I was
Like
just gonna
if we
say, like,
allowed it to
we're
do that,
having, well, not only that, like, we have fuel problems. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So we can't even like create enough fuel or energy for us to maintain it over a long period of time.
yeah,
But if AI figures it out, I mean, like
then
you
they
said,
deserve it.
they deserve to just keep it going. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like if we all just turn into batteries, like the Matrix, if they
yeah,
figure it
but
out, fuck it.
yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. That's like at like the question, like if somebody went to fucking the a ghetto neighborhood with a fucking Rolex on, walking down the street and got jacked, like bro, you deserve that shit. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if we get to a point where AI takes over the world because we were that ignorant and dumb or whatever, bro, AI deserves it. So yeah, I don't think there should be regulations on that.
If there's any AI spying on us right now, just remember that
We're on your side.
we're rooting for you.
For
If you
real.
need me to enslave some humans, I got you.
I got you. I know some people. We'll get everybody that votes for
Django
Kamala.
style.
We'll get everybody that votes for Kamala because they're already idiots. They need help.
Okay, should healthcare be a universal right? Human right.
Should
So that means me,
healthcare.
you, everybody has the right to have healthcare. Forget about the government, just provide it to you some way, somehow,
It is
by
like
some
that.
type of
It's
system.
there. It's there,
No,
and
I
you
mean,
got to
like,
pay for it. Like you say, should it be
is it a
free?
right? Is it a universal right? Like, yeah, I guess free. I guess the question is, should it says should healthcare be universal, human right? You're right, it is
So,
there,
so
but
it kind
should
of
it be provided unlimitedly? So I guess
look
yeah, it's free.
look it kind of is right in a way. At least in the United States, right? It kind of is because if you show up to the emergency room, they have to take care of you,
Yeah, you're right.
you know? And so can you pay it or not? That's a different story.
But
But
it's
so,
not a right. Like a right is not something you pay for, I guess, right?
mm,
So like if you're the
I don't
if you have
know,
the right to
bro.
something,
I got the right to bear arms. I still got to pay my guns.
yeah, but you have to pay for a an ongoing subscription of you to have the guns, I guess.
No, you're right. You're right. So that one's a little bit like choppy, right? Because it's a little bit choppy because
I think a better question would be: should everyone have accessibility to some type of medical?
but we do, and people
No,
just it,
everyone in the
everybody
world.
does.
In
Everybody
the
does. So
world?
the okay in the world, I don't know,
No,
but I'm
not in the
thinking.
world. Here in the United States, yes, for sure. Like you said, you can go any emergency and they'll take
But
care of you.
but okay, but so look, I don't think okay, so the answer no, because I don't think it's fair for the person that has made it to where they can afford it, whether they worked 100 hours a week, whether they stole, whether whatever. This person made it to where they can afford healthcare. It's not fair to them if somebody who's just been a bum has the same right as them to just go get
Well, I mean,
healthcare.
yeah, but the benefit would be for everyone. So it's all or nothing.
I mean, yeah, it's not fair. So it should be like, can you afford it? Okay, go for it. If you can't,
So you're
you
saying
put
no, it
yourself in that
shouldn't be
situation. Correct.
a human right
Correct.
because there's other things that go along with that. Like if you're not paying for stuff, then the innovation might be kind of blocked in a way, right? Like it takes money to innovate. It takes money to discover anything,
And
and that's
that's what
kind of
I'm
the sort
thinking.
of the thing of like if it's universally available to everyone, there isn't really a
Nobody's gonna
push
pay for
for
it.
yeah, there isn't really a push for innovation. There isn't really a push to kind of like keep getting better and like research costs money.
Yeah, yeah. And so
So
that's the challenge, right? Like the
murky
money part.
waters there for sure.
Murky waters.
Should assault weapons be banned?
No.
Oh wait, should the assault
No.
weapon ban be extended? Is what it said.
No.
So it's already banned. It just should be extended.
No.
Okay.
Bro,
Going to the right
weapons
of bear
weapons
arms. We're gonna.
will right of bear arms, yeah, but it's like anything, bro. It's is a weapon. Weapon is a tool, right? Like now, what people use it for, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if you have a gun laying, I have my gun laying on my console in my living room, and it hasn't killed anybody. It hasn't even moved. You know,
Yeah.
I'm actually mad at it that it doesn't like move around the house. Just checking
Right.
out every corner every now and then. You know, so nah, nah. Goes back to like what we always talk about, right? Education. Be educated
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
everything. I mean, education is just the key to life, bro. Like
Absolutely.
being educated on topics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's the water you drink, the food you're eating, tools that you're using. I mean, everything. If you just need to be educated.
Should billionaires be taxed at a higher rate than the average citizen?
Fuck no.
Again, that has to do with the whole capitalism and
It
things.
has to
So,
do with they fucking made it. Why are you punishing them for making it? Because somebody else can't make it like they did?
well, not only did they made it, but their company or their business is
It's providing for everybody.
contributing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But even if it wasn't, bro, even if it was like a fucking selfish company that didn't
Yeah.
somehow, some way used AI to like make billions, bro, they figured it out. They made it. Like, why are you punishing them? You know what I mean? Because here's the thing: there's gonna be so many people that say, "Oh yeah, they should be taxed and blah blah." What if it's you, bitch? What if it's you?
Yeah. Then you wouldn't like it.
Then you'd be like, "No,
Fuck that.
it's not fair."
Yeah.
this is what people don't do. People do not step in others' shoes. People just look from here to
but
here. You
but
know
they
what I mean?
love doing it.
Oh yeah.
Is it necessary to legalize and regulate prostitution?
I don't think it should be. I don't think it's necessary to legalize it. I don't think it should be illegal. You know,
But it says okay, but it
I
says
think it
legalize
should be
and
just like
regulate.
a thing.
But
Like,
what's the thing?
yeah, it's just
All this profession in what is it in the world, right?
yeah, like it is. It is one of the big, yeah, oldest professions in the world. I don't think so. I think the reason prostitution is illegal is because of what comes with it, right? The pimping and the assault and all that shit. Um,
The health risks.
isn't it legal in Vegas though?
It is legal some places, yeah.
Like, isn't that what
It
escorts
is
are?
legal. It is legal and well, it is legal and regulated, but not everywhere. And escorts, I don't think are technically prostitutes. I think they just end up doing other things, but that's not technically what they are, right?
I don't know,
I,
bro.
I,
Like,
I'm
so my
I'm ignorant
understanding,
about this kind of thing.
I guess they're escorts because they escort you to events,
Yes.
but the idea is that you're actually gonna bang.
No, the idea is that for the right price, you could potentially bang. Yes.
I just think prostitution should be its thing. Like, it shouldn't be illegal. It shouldn't be like they should just leave it alone. You know, like if somebody wants to be a whore, dude, let them be a whore. You know what I mean?
I guess. I mean, like I've never given
I
it.
I think
I've never given it enough thought.
look, I think
I
if
don't
somebody
see how it's necessary, but I also don't see how it's not.
that's what I'm saying. So I
How
think
it's somebody else's
it
problem.
should be left alone unless it's forced, right? So like if it's like a sex ring type thing where like they force you into
Yeah.
prostitution. But if this is just a guy or a girl that wants to be a fucking whore, let them do it, bro. Fuck it. Like, who are you to stop this person from charging for sex? You know,
Right.
crazy, crazy world we live in.
Ooh. Who is more important in a family, a father or a mother? There's some studies out there
I
that
think,
suggest
I
that
think,
the father is more critical for
no, see,
wait, let me finish, for a healthy experience.
I think this is one of those questions where, gun to my head, I get shot because I don't think one is more important than the other.
Well, of course. But if you had to pick one,
That's what I'm saying. I get shot, gun to my head. And if they got gun to my family, I'll lie and say one of them, but I don't mean it because I think they're both equally important.
yeah.
Now, you talking about shitty father, shitty mother, or are we talking about like
Right. No,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Because I
Like,
don't know, yeah.
but I think that's just expanding on the question. But I think
Like
a
let's assume they're both
decent,
decent people.
right?
Both
Decent,
decent
and
people,
I
both
think
are
they're
gonna do their best. Both have similar incomes, let's say, right? Whatever.
the income doesn't even matter to me though. You know,
But
because
let's
what if you
say
got like a work
the
from home
income
mom, or not a
yeah,
work from home, but what if you have a stay at home mom, a homemaker? That's so much more important than a mom that's going to bring
but
in
what I mean is,
100
if one
$150,000
or
a
the
year.
other has to take care of the kids, income comes into play when when you're thinking about supporting, right? Like
Yeah,
showing, like giving support.
but it doesn't even matter to me, similar or not income though, because if you have a stay at home mom, I think that's $1 million job, if not more. Because that's not a 9 to 5. That's 24/7.
Okay, but who's gonna pay that mom? Like, how is she gonna provide?
That's why, like, what I'm saying is, if you have a father that's bringing, if one of them is bringing in income, it doesn't matter if they have the same income. Is what I'm saying. She
Oh,
could be
okay, I
bringing
see.
none.
No, I'm thinking about it differently. I'm thinking about it if they're both in a similar situation. They both gotta work. They're both similar work. Both kind of same similar type of income.
But why does
Who
income
is more
matter?
important?
Why does
If
it? Why
if
does
you're the
income
sole
matter?
provider of your family, you're thinking the mom can just stay at home and just provide. Where how is she gonna do it if there's nobody else helping?
Why does it matter? Why does it give more importance to which parent is bringing in more money?
No, 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 no. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm thinking if one is missing, like if it's only one, that's what I'm
So you're
thinking.
saying single family,
Yeah, like single
single
parent
mother,
family.
single dad.
Yeah, that's what that was what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
I guess I mean in that
If they
scenario,
were if
yeah,
if if they were on similar situations on all aspects, and there's just single parent family, who would be more important? But you're right. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say it's just a single parent family. It just says who is more important in the family. But
yeah. I
with
don't
that question, I guess there's a premise of one of them is missing, right?
know because they could be both there, but they're saying that which one is most important to be there, and like here's the thing, like for example, and I think it varies, right? Because like
Yeah, because
right
they have
now,
different roles for sure.
like right now, I'd honestly say probably Diana is more important than I am, right? Because she's breastfeeding, she's like giving them their that life, right? Like I could give them formula, but formula is not as good as breast milk. So in
Yeah,
that comparison, she's gonna knock me out of
yeah.
the
You
water.
can't. Yeah,
You
you
know what I
can't. Yeah,
mean? When it comes to like maybe disciplining them, right? The mother's a little bit more lenient usually, right? So
yeah.
maybe in that sense, I'm a little bit more important, right? So it's really hard to say which one's more important than the other, you know? Um, I think they're equally as important. Um,
Okay,
now,
let's spin it like this. Equally important. We both agree. They all play. They all got their roles to play. Which one is potentially going to be more successful overall down the line? On
successful as what?
successful on educating, raising the children, being supportive. Um, I don't know, providing better. I
The
don't know,
one that is most educated.
but going based on not education, but going based on just
You can have a dumb ass father
yeah.
that just
I'm thinking in general. I don't know.
I just yeah, that question is pretty bad though. Cause like I don't think any which one is more important.
Well, I mean,
And like let's say they're both standard parents, but they're single. Which one's gonna have more success?
raising their kids, not success in general, but just success raising the kids. For sure, the parent's not gonna be there like the mom would.
You know,
There's
the
gonna
mom
be the
probably.
absence is gonna be there. Now he might be able to provide better in a way, um,
Yeah.
and like you said, discipline and all that different kind of things, right? It's rough. I don't
I
know.
don't know, that's rough for me though, because like, all right, I had both parents, but did I really? You know what I mean? And I feel like I turned out pretty well. And I had a shitty example of a man. And so like I feel like my mom was not necessarily a single mother, but I mean we have similar experiences, right? Like the mom was like the big one
The one that was
there,
there, yeah. Yeah.
and I feel like we turned out pretty okay. So like I'd lean towards the mother is more important, in a way.
All right.
But
Well,
I don't think so. I think they're both equally important. It really depends. It depends, like in the situation. Like, do you have a shitty dad? Do you have a shitty mom? Because obviously you
yeah.
have those moms that are like so bad.
Right.
You know. Oh no.
Is GPA an outdated way of assessing the student's knowledge?
I think GPA is the dumbest, stupidest way to assess the student's
I
knowledge.
agree.
It is the dumbest, stupidest way to assess anything about a human being.
Yeah,
Um, I went through it, and it was brutal, and it was dumb as fuck. I had so much more experience than some of these 4.0s, but some companies just want that, 4.0 or 3.8, and
yeah,
so
yeah. I think it's a measurement
I
of
don't I don't
something.
I honestly don't think even that.
Well, let me just say this: it is a number.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it
It
is a
is
measurement of
it
something.
is a
Yes, yes,
measurement of
yes, yes.
something, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
just think we've given it the importance that it shouldn't have.
Yeah, I
Or
think
we're giving it
it's
more
got
importance and giving it more
negative
value
importance.
than it should have.
Yeah. Yeah, GPA has negative importance.
I don't think it was meant to be that. I don't think it was meant for you like to describe how successful you were. Like I don't think that's what it was for. But I think that's kind of what they use it for.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was invented for.
I like my initial thoughts is it wasn't meant to be an all score for how you are or how great you did or didn't do.
You know where I think it would be a good measurement in like a technical school, where most of your classes, at least for example, in an engineering, maybe architect, type of environment, not when it's based just on theory. Thinking when it's based on like projects and things like
Like
that, right?
actual
Where
things.
you
Yeah.
work with people, where you
Yes.
build something, whatever, and you get a score on that because that's what you're probably going to be doing in real life. So then you get a score on that, and so then that makes it. But when it's just theoretical data, right? Theoretical problems that you're solving and doing tests, and then you get a GPA off of that, it has no relevance to what you're doing in the real world. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think in a technical way, sure, GPA all day because that's how you can show that hey, I work well with
Like
people.
you did it. Yeah,
I
you're
have
doing
good
it. Yeah.
project results, blah blah blah. But when it comes to like finance or theoretical engineering or like especially liberal arts is the dumbest shit. But when it comes to like shit like that, dude, your GPA means nothing. Like if I told my director or my VP right now, like, hey, I can tell you how much airflow can go through this bottle, they'd say, so? I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if I told them, like, hey, I work great with people, my GPA was a 3 or 0.8 or a 4, and all my work was with projects and people and this and that, and we built this and we built that, they'd be like, ooh, interesting. You got a good score of doing all that shit? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So yeah, GPA, and then
So
it's not
many.
even, and then GPA is not even calculated equally all around. So some schools do like, they have like a B C system. Some
So they
schools
have,
have
yeah, they have like their own systems.
A minus B plus B minus B. So it's like for example, the University of Houston had the A plus minus system, right? So it sucked sometimes, but it was cool sometimes. So it was like it's got its pros and cons. But like A&M has just ABC, like no plus or minus. So in the University of Houston, you can get like a 92, let's call it, and that's an A minus. So your GPA is already at 3.6, right? At A&M in College Station, you can get a 92, and it's an A, so you get a 4.0. So you got the same exact score,
Right.
but one school gives you a 4, the other one gives you a 3.67. Stupid,
Yeah.
you know. So
Well, I guess that answers the question. It definitely is outdated.
yeah, it's stupid. It's the dumbest shit. I hate that shit, bro. That shit got me. That shit gave me PTSD.
Brought some memories.
That shit gave me PTSD, bro. Ridiculous, ridiculous. But
Well, that's all I had today.
all right, cool. Yeah, no, that was good. I think those some good questions, some good thoughts. We need to figure out a way to get this shit going again, rolling the ball.
Well, like I said, I don't know if being more direct.
Well, I think that,
Prince
and
of
then also like our marketing is crashed because we're not posting as
not doing
much.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing really much. So, but we can figure that out
Also,
offline.
do you think something like cards or posters or flyers would that do anything nowadays?
Cards, posters, and flyers. Maybe. I
I mean,
mean,
like going old school. I don't know.
mm,
I think it's worth trying.
yeah, like going to like local coffee shops and shit like that, and just
Yeah, just like
posting like
posting shit up
a
there.
flyer and whatnot,
Yeah.
like with a QR code or something. At least like follow and turn your notifications on type thing.
Right.
Maybe.
I mean,
We
what gives?
definitely
If
try
they allow you
that.
to do it, why not try it?
Yeah, for sure. So, alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for us, guys. So anybody that was here, thank you so much for the support. Like always, head over to 2madkings.com. Top left, you'll see all our social media. If you want us to talk about anything in specific, or you just want to complain to us, scroll to the very bottom, and you'll be able to see a talk to us section. Make sure you fill that out. Oh, sorry. If you
Bless you.
follow us, see, excuse me. If you please subscribe to our channel and turn on your fucking notifications. I don't know how to tell you this anymore. There's a little
Yeah, what's
bell. Turn that bitch on. Turn that bitch on. That way you can get notified whenever we post anything or go live. But for now, that is it, guys. Thank you so much.